Là où j'ai quitté tout de suite, là où on va, oui. Il y a quelqu'un qui est en blanc, sous un hangar.
D'accord.
This Malian soldier is giving a French lieutenant a warning. They're about to head down a street where the residents will not be welcoming. French legionnaires patrol alongside Malian soldiers in the streets of Menaka. This town in eastern Mali has seen more than 6 years of unrest. The Malian soldiers take the lead. French troops back them from behind, with dogs trained to detect explosives. It's the first time they've patrolled this street, and our camera isn't welcome. They don't find any weapons or anything suspicious, but every exchange with the local population is potential intelligence.
En faisant des patrouilles comme ça, qui ont l'air de rien, finalement on obtient des petits renseignements. Et bout à bout, ça permet d'avoir une base de données intéressante pour nous.
Menaka is in a region favoured by armed extremist groups. 5 years after France intervened to stop an Islamist insurgency in Mali, the French army is keen to show it's handing over responsibility to the Malian troops. But this eastern region is still unstable, and both armies carry out regular joint operations here. Some locals tell us they feel reassured by the troops' presence, but cautiously, they won't say exactly who is behind the threat they're facing.
Des bandits. Les bandits armés.
This soldier is from the Tamashek ethnic group, which is prominent in the region but rare in the Malian army. He asked us to conceal his identity.
Ils sont originaires de Menaka?
Oui, ils sont dans un secteur.
Pickup trucks like this one are always worth checking out because armed groups use them to move around and carry weapons. But they're common across the desert, and the soldiers don't find any reason to believe these owners are suspicious. After 3 hours in the streets, the patrol comes to an end.
Demain faire une patrouille l'après-midi, en fin de journée, à 5h30 après la prière, oui. Tous ces petits points clés qui font qu'on verra du renseignement différent si on fait toujours la même heure.
At the base near Menaka, French soldiers are also training their Malian counterparts to detect improvised explosive devices, known as IEDs.
Stop convoi, suspicion d'IED, 525.
Outnumbered and less well-equipped, Islamist extremists tend to avoid direct combat. IEDs are the biggest threat, and they're difficult to detect once hidden in the desert sands. On February 21st, 2 French soldiers were killed when the vehicle they were travelling in drove over an IED. A week later, 6 Malian soldiers were killed by a roadside IED.
On avance, donc doucement bien sûr. Une fois arrivé au bout, c'est simple, on pose et on avance la réglette, donc de quelques centimètres, et on continue ça jusqu'à la fin par exemple du couloir.
Few Malian soldiers are specialised in IED detection.
C'est très fatigant. Donc voilà, donc là on arrive bien, les 3 doigts. De toute façon tu vas le sentir une espèce de craquement sur tes doigts. Voilà. Tu sens un peu la sensation que ça fait dans les doigts? Ouais.
For many, this is the first time they've received training. It's crucial the Malian soldiers learn these skills.
Ok, vous allez entendre un premier bip.
But their army doesn't have enough tools, like metal detectors.
Est-ce que vous avez des outils qui ressemblent à ça, similaires? Non? Vous avez rien du tout? Même pas des HPM pour chercher l'or ou des trucs comme ça, non? Vous avez rien? Ok.
The workshop is just a start. It takes a lot of practice to learn how to detect IEDs.
Est-ce qu'ils sont préparés? Moi, je pense que pas assez. Donc, je pense qu'aujourd'hui, c'est bien qu'on fasse ça pour eux. Il faut plusieurs heures pour apprendre. Mais de là, ce que je vois avec mes collègues ici même, je pense qu'ils ont envie d'apprendre.
The Malian soldiers told us they weren't authorized to answer our questions. Since 2012, their army has suffered numerous defeats, including here in Menaka. Today, the Malian troops face a double challenge. They're trying to retrain and build strength, at the same time as waging war against Islamist extremists.